Welcome to Eric's React and Review. Music, comic books, movie trailers, toys, and more. Please hit subscribe. What's up, metalhead?
Here we are again with another reaction video. Yes, I call it the React and Review. I used to do this on my other channel that got deleted. React and Review, because I'm going to react and I'm going to review it. I'm bringing you a treat that I just discovered. A band that's probably been around, but I'm just now I guess they've only been around since 2022, but they're making some noise on YouTube, and they just made a fan out of me just by checking them out. The name alone sold me. I'm looking at my feed, all of a sudden here comes Squid Pisser. And I'm like, what the hell are these guys about? So that's what we're going to react to. But not only that, it's going to be, because their songs are so short, I'm going to do two of their videos. The Fuck Your Preacher. You got to love that title, Fuck Your Preacher. And then the other one, Liquid Remains, which sounds like it could be a Cannibal Corpse song. Now these guys, I guess they're born in the realm of hardcore. But first, I want to say thank you to everybody who checked out my first episode of The Metal Block that debuted last Sunday. We had some technical issues. What I found out was I can't live stream that show on YouTube because I'm playing a bunch of videos. So the idea behind The Metal Block is to kind of talk about music, talk about metal and a lot of the bands that I love and bands that you guys like and then show videos. Kind of like a poor man's Headbangers Ball or poor man's That Metal Show, but it's called The Metal Block. And I'm going to feature different themes. Like last Sunday, I featured all Japanese metal bands, mostly the newer ones like Baby Metal, Bandmade, and Rolling Quartz, and which are from South Korea, of course. But just those type of bands like the Kawi Metal and those kind of bands, especially Hanabea, which I found out is Hanabea, not Hanabi. And that first episode, I'm up to almost 800 views, which is actually, in my world, that's a lot, But to a young influencer, these little 10-year-olds who get on there and play video games and they have like a freaking million views and paying their fucking parents rent because they're making so much money on YouTube. My little 800 views is like nothing compared to that. But, it gives me a good idea that people are watching it and digging it. And I do have to thank Baby Metal and those bands that's probably why the views are so high. So my thinking is, so is every video I make, I'm just going to have to put Baby Metal in the title. No, but I wouldn't do that because that'd be deceiving. And I don't want to deceive anybody. But I am going to be doing a lot of stuff with those kind of bands. And so the idea is each week I'm going to have a different theme. So the one coming up this Sunday, I'm going to do all new releases of 2023 that's been out so far. Not every release, but most of the ones that I have already in my collection and the ones that I plan on buying. I like doing that kind of stuff. I love talking about new metal, or not new metal as in the crappy stuff that came out in the 90s, but I'm talking about new releases. I like to talk about that and like to raise awareness because you hear so many times, man, I get so many people when I talk about hey, Metallica's new album's out. What? They're still around? They're still making music? What? Yeah, Queensryche's new album. What? They're still making music? It's just like, yeah. And I got it on vinyl. What? There's still record stores? It's like, come on, man. This shit is metal and rock will never die. As a matter of fact, it's bigger than ever. It's just more. It's like Alice Cooper said. Rock is exactly where it needs to be right now. We're back to where we are the villain. We are the underdogs. We are the ones that the parents have to fear. That your coworkers and everybody has to fear. Because metal is the force that drives us. Yeah. So anyway, so I just like to raise awareness and stuff like that. So next week, this Sunday, is going to be that theme. But here's the thing, because I can't stream stuff on YouTube. Because what happened last week, I was streaming live, and I guess YouTube blocked it. I was playing, what band was it? Love Bites, which I really wanted to show their video and talk about them, but once I played Love Bites, YouTube blocked it, and then we got back on. I was like, okay, we're gonna be cool. Then I played Psy, which is a favorite band of mine, black metal band from Japan. Played their video, and then fucking YouTube blocked it again. But this time they took the stream down, and I wasn't sure if I should still go on with the show because I'm thinking like, okay, what do I do now? At the same time, I was streaming live into the Facebook group Gen X Brothers on Facebook, and it kept going on that. But then I lost the stream on that, but that was just because of a connection or something like that. But that tells me that, so when I do it live every Sunday, now I'm just gonna have to stream live into Facebook, and then just luckily the streaming thing that I use, StreamYard, is that they save the entire video, so I can just edit all the crap or whatever, and then post that on YouTube. So the plan is this: the metal block will air on Sundays, or at least not every Sunday. It could be every other Sunday. It just depends. Whenever I'm in the mood, but you're gonna get a live version if you go to Facebook and join Gen X Brothers Podcast. Join that group. I'll accept you. Approve. I don't think there's an approval process. You just click and join it. You know, me and my brother, we have a podcast, Gen X Brothers. And right now we're on hiatus, so I'm just doing stuff in between. And so just have fun if you want to watch it live. If not, then just wait. It'll be on YouTube. I plan on putting a replay on YouTube on Monday, like Monday afternoon sometime or Monday morning. So it'll be streamed live on Sunday, and then the next day be on YouTube as a replay. And so coming up on this Sunday, I'm going to have all new releases from Metallica, Baby Metal. I need to say that so I can get a lot of views. Metallica, Baby Metal, Ghost, LA Guns, and the band I'm talking about today, Squid Pisser. I had to put them on because that album just came out this year. It's called, what's it called? The album is called My Tadpole Legion. So Squid Pisser, that's what we're talking about today. So I'm going to show you this video that caught my eye. It's called Fuck Your Preacher. When I first saw it, I thought, it's probably like a joke band or something like that. And so I played it, and it was only like 30-something seconds long. And then at the end, it showed, the album's coming out, and it talked about this and that. And I thought, okay, that's probably just like a promo. Maybe the full song is going to come out soon. But then I played it again. I was like, shit, that's the whole song. So they're a hardcore band, which is very punk and, metal kind of combined or whatever. It's been around forever. I go back to the days of like Cro-Mags is like my favorite hardcore band, and there's probably been a bunch of others since then. And yeah, so check it out. But Squid Pisser is what we're talking about today. You can't go wrong with a name like Squid Pisser. I think these guys are gonna get a fucking Grammy. All right. So I want to show you this video first because I've already seen this video, so it's not like I'm going to react to it. But I wanted to show you because it's only 30 seconds long. And then I haven't watched the video for Liquid Remains. That's a video. It's a 2-minute video, and so we're going to watch that together, and I'm going to react to it or whatever. And just because it'd be my first time seeing the video. But okay, this song right here though, Fuck Your Preacher. Let's get into it. All right.
When I was young, lost them all, took us kids away, yeah, forced us to slave and pray, got me excited, just and confessional, then I filled the cup, but in my heart of heart, I tried to fucking asshole! Go, 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 fuck your brains out, now it's time to feel like I said, go, 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 fuck your brains out, go, 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 fuck your brains out, now it's time to feel like I said, go, 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 fuck your brains out! Brains out!
Woo! I'm thinking, wait a second. Is it positive? Is it gonna go to a guitar solo? No, it's just kidding. No, but that's it, man. It's fucking, it's just, you're in, you're out. This is gonna be the perfect band, man, to freaking drive my fucking neighbors crazy that plays the techno like at 2 a.m. So I'm just gonna put on fucking Squid Pisser. Let me show you what they look like. That's what drove me mostly was the look. I was like, okay, they're wearing masks. Okay, is this like a Slipknot type of thing, whatever? But no, they're doing it way different, way better. They'll just wear the squid masks, and I'm not sure if they reveal their identities. I'm sure people that know them personally will know who they are and stuff like that. But from what I understand, they're from different bands, and this label is called 31G Records. And so I've been checking out other bands on there, and they have like bands like Def Club, Cancer Christ. Let's see, what's another one? Melt Banana. Necro Boblicon. I can't even pronounce that. But apparently, so a little bit about Squid Pisser. And again, I'm going to have them on my show this Sunday. I'm going to play their video, and I'm going to talk about them. And I ordered the record, man. I said, okay, that's how I am. If I discover a new band that I like, I'll stream it or whatever. And they are on iTunes and Spotify and all that stuff if you want to stream them. But I'll stream a couple of songs just to sort of see if this is something, do I really want to buy it? Do I want to invest in this? And I did. I went to their website, went to their Bandcamp. I bought the cassette on their Bandcamp, and I went to the 3G1 Records and bought the vinyl. So those should be coming in soon. So that's how I do. I stream music just for just to kind of preview and if I like it enough, click and buy, man. All right, so Squid Pisser eviscerates the ego and all things serene with their own vibrant form of vicious and mucky hardcore, slamming down dolphin corpses at breakneck speeds. Let me read that again. Slamming down dolphin corpses at breakneck speeds. The duo, which is comprised of Tommy Meehan on guitar, who is also from Def Club, Cancer Christ, Sweetboard Records, Cartoon Network. Oh yeah, and I found out the old guy that's in that video, the Fuck Your Preacher, the older looking guy that looked like Moses, I guess he is from Cancer Christ. I think he's a singer, because I was kind of skimming through to see what that band's all about, and I saw him as a singer, so I'm going to have to check them out too. All right. So also in the band is South Carolina. I guess he's from a Starcross. I think he might be the drummer. So they're a duo, and they have constructed a fresh and muckacy new alien craft powered by tightly controlled noise guitar, savage primal drum work, and gooped up vocal deliveries that might sound like a like a gaggle of frogs thrown into a garbage disposal. That's exactly what I was thinking, man. Matter of fact, it reminds me of that part in you ever Dumb and Dumber when Jim Carrey was to I forgot what their character names are, but when he's looking at the guy that's driving, he's like, "Hey, you want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?" And he's like, "Ah!" It's like the beginning of this song, man. Oh my god, man. But yeah, I mean, just that part right there, that part of the song just sold me, man. I was like, okay, that's like going to be the best intro for any song ever written. So yeah, they conceptualized and formed in 2022. The band decided to fully utilize planet Earth's viral slumber in order to gestate, write, and record 2 full-length albums worth of material. I wonder if they have 2 albums. I'm going to check out their catalog. I know I got the newest one coming, the My Tadpole Legion. Okay, throughout the year, Squid Pisser has played a handful of shows in California and Nevada as a 2-piece as they continued the quest for further personnel and collaborators. From what I understand, I think they ended up getting more members of the band. I did see a live performance. It said their first live show. But I think that was still a 2-piece. But from what I understand, that they have more members that they got from different bands that I guess are on the same label. And so, yeah, that's interesting. If you see the picture, there's like 4 or 5 people in that. And then there's the other picture where there's just the 2 guys. And yeah, man, so let's get into this. Let's check out their next video, the video I haven't watched yet. This is called Liquid Remains. I like that move. I like that part. It's like the only normal part of the song. Come on,
doesn't know what that shit is.
Man, that's a fucking chaos. This is the kind of music. This is the kind of band. If you're at Guantanamo Bay and you want to freaking torture those freaking terrorists and get some information out of them, you just play this shit in the fucking cell for like 24/7. Don't let them sleep, man. Or if you want to torture anybody, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm not saying that this music sucks. No, this is fucking brilliant, man. It's brilliant what they're doing because, image aside, I mean, they got a kick-ass image. I like the idea of, you don't know who they are, and they all got this kind of the same mask. Obviously they're squids, and we see bands like this all the time, like Gwar, like they pretend to be a band that come from a different planet. I'm sure these guys pretend to come from the ocean or something and take over Earth. But what I love about it is they're very real, very raw, and I love rawness. I love the realness of it. But here's the thing about them. Any average listener would think, oh my God, that's a bunch of noise. But I'm listening in deep, and I'm listening to the guitars, because that's what I do. I put everything in like this three-dimensional, almost like a IMAX theater type sound in my head, and I'm able to break down all the guitars and the drums and the bass and everything else that's doing it while I'm listening to it. And they're doing some pretty intricate shit, man. Especially the time change, the speed of this song, and the time changes, and the way they're going from the different tempo changes so fast within a 2-minute song. It's fucking brilliant, man. This band is fucking badass, and I hope to God that they go on tour and they come to Portland, Oregon, because I'm definitely going to be at their show. I can see them playing like a really kick-ass place like the Crystal Ballroom, where the stage fucking shakes like that when everyone gets all into it. The entire floor fucking shakes at the Crystal Ballroom. I saw Cradle of Filth there a few years back in 2019, and that was badass. I mean, because you're upstairs and the stage is, you go from downstairs, you go upstairs, but it almost feels like when everyone's fucking doing this shit, it almost feels like the whole place is going to cave in, but it's not, because I guess it's very sturdy and it hasn't happened yet. So, so Squid Pisser, if you're watching this, know that I love your music. I'm a fan. I went out and bought your shit. Come to Portland, Oregon, so I can see you live. On the metal block, I kind of want to start having guests. I might reach out to you guys and see if you guys are into doing interviews, and love to have you come on and play your video, talk about your music, talk about your background, and that would be cool. I would love to do that because I'm trying to build the metal block as something that's going to be music videos and different topics. Do some like top 10 albums and things like that, and then also have some guests on from time to time. And Squid Pisser, look at that. You got over 24,000 views on this song. All right, so that's good, man. And it's, this was released in February. That one song, Fuck Your Preacher, that just came out not too long ago. That dropped on April 25th. I guess that's the newest one. It's up to like 1,200 views, but maybe after people see this, you'll go over to see Squid Pisser and give them some views, man. But it's such a short song. Maybe people are just like, maybe they're not watching all the way through because they don't think it's like a full song or something. I don't know. But hey, but that's like a lot of punk bands, hardcore bands, they do the 1 or 2 minute songs. So, what'd y'all think? Squid Pisser, are you a fan? Is this something that you can bring home to your parents and your parents will love you for it? Is this something you could take your girl out or your guy out on a romantic date and make love to Squid Pisser? Put on a nice candlelight and some roses around the bed, and say, hey babe, I'm gonna put on some Marvin Gaye for us, right? And you get down there and it's all man, I gotta put that as my ringtone, man. So yeah, get out there and get Squid Pisser, Fuck Your Preacher, featuring Saint Anthony. I guess that's the guy from Cancer Christ. And their album is My Tadpole Legion, available on Sweatband. I guess they're on 2 labels, so it's just kind of weird. So Sweatband Records and 31G Records. I went to go look for a shirt. I guess on Sweatband Records, that's where their shirts are, but they were sold out. Damn it! Or at least the shirt I wanted. I wanted to get the shirt with the album cover, but it was sold out. They have like another shirt that's white. I don't really care to wear white shirts, but I'm definitely gonna get me a Squid Pisser T-shirt eventually. I'm a big fan of this band now, and I'm looking forward to anything they do in the future. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Did I make you a fan? Do you hate them? Do you love them? What are you gonna do? You gonna piss on them or what? They're Squid Pisser. You can't piss on a Squid Pisser, So yeah, so thank you for checking us out. Again, stay tuned on this channel. Hit subscribe, hit the bell button so that way you get notifications. I don't have a Patreon. I'm not going to be asking for money. I know a lot of YouTubers do that. I get paid pretty good being an alcohol and drug counselor. This is just fun for me. I love music. I'm very passionate about it. I might not always be the best speaker. I might stumble my words a lot. I've always had a speech impediment growing up. But I try my best to get it out in a way that you can understand. Like Iron Maiden. That's my all-time favorite band. And that's my Dean guitar with no strings on it. I got to get it stringed up, so now it's just a decoration. Yeah. But anyway, as you can see, I love music, and so I'm not in it for the money, so do not donate any money to me. But I'm not going to turn it down if you do. PayPal. E.de former. No, it's good. Anyway, yeah. So come back Sunday. I got the Metal Block episode 2. We're going to talk about 2023 metal releases. All the bands that's come out so far, like Metallica, LA Guns, Baby Metal, Squid Pisser, who else? Oh, Catatonia. Got them on the roster. So I'm going to be talking about the album and then playing a video, maybe even a block of video. There are 2 or 3 videos at a time, and just have a good time. And again, it'll stream live on Facebook, Gen X Brothers Podcast. Go to Facebook and join that group, and then you can stay in the loop and watch it live on Sunday at 3 o'clock Pacific time. Or you can just hang out and wait. I'll have it on Monday the next day on YouTube, and you could replay it and all that good stuff. And yeah, and I do got Baby Metal in there, so that's gonna get some views. All right, so like I always say, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, but most importantly, be kind to yourself, because if you're not good to yourself, you're no good to anyone else. Oh, forgot. Horns up and peace out. There we go.